As far as urban metropolises around the world can go, Cape Town in South Africa is fairly hard to beat. With its chain of mountains that overlooks the equally beautiful golden beaches, this is really a paradise for thrill seekers and adventurous souls. Are you planning to pay a visit to the Mother City? In this video, you'll find the best activities to do in Cape Town, whether you're a budget traveler looking for free things to do or newlyweds going after lavish experiences. We have something for you on this list. Number 10. Bo Kaap. The Bo Kaap is unlike other parts of Cape Town, with colorful buildings throughout the street and aromatic scents of halal food in the air. Walking into this neighborhood's like walking into a different world, especially given the rest of the city's covered in monochrome. Many of the settlers of Bo Kaap are descendants of people enslaved by the Dutch. Their ancestors arrived here in the 1650s from the East Indies. For this reason, the neighborhood has a strong root of Islamic culture, as can be seen from the presence of numerous mosques. Another thing that makes Bo Kaap an interesting neighborhood in Cape Town is its food. People often call it Cape Malay cuisine, and you can see it differs from cuisine in other parts of the town, as it includes more aromatic and stronger spices from the east. Number 9. Stellenbosch. Do you know that South Africa is also a producer of high-quality wine? And if you're a fan of this healthy beverage and in the mood for a wine and dine session, then you should schedule a visit to Stellenbosch in the center of Cape Winelands. With lush mountains and valleys in the background, Stellenbosch offers visitors a wonderful combo of natural beauty, preserved colonial architecture, and exciting wine tasting opportunities. If you call yourself a wine aficionado, then you must visit this area. Hazendal Wine Estate is one of the wineries in this area that opens their doors to the public. What's unique about this place is that it mixes South African and Russian wine traditions. You can also go to Jordan Wine Estate, which offers you views of the surrounding mountains. Number 8. Boulders Beach Penguins. If you come to Cape Town during the summer, then you must ensure that you visit Boulders Beach, because that's the right time to see the penguins in action. And if you want to capture the quirky flock, you should come to this place in the morning in January. The penguins have been coming regularly to this island since the 1980s. No one knows what drew them to this place originally, but what we know so far is that there were a lot of food items available for them at that time. The beach itself is managed and supervised by Table Mountain National Park, which is why you'll see it's clean most of the time. If your goal is getting up close with the penguins, then you should take a short walk to Foxy Beach. Be careful with their beaks, though. Number 7. Lion's Head. This one is the most favored hiking trail around the city, especially during the full moon. One of the reasons for its popularity is that it doesn't take long for one to be able to arrive at its top and enjoy the amazing view from there. The trail to the highest part of the trail is clearly marked, so you can stop worrying about not knowing where to go and getting lost. The path is somewhat rocky near the top, but the rest of the trail is relatively easy to go through, even for kids and elders. The whole hike will take around 3 hours at max, but you should be able to complete it in under 2 hours if you don't stop too often. If you're bringing kids with you, it might be a good idea to stop the hike just before the climbing chains and metal ladders. Number 6. Chapmans Peak Drive. Chapmans Peak Drive stretches for just 9 kilometers, but it's one of the most scenic roads you'll ever ride on in your life. It takes you to Hout Bay from Noordhoek, and you'll be taken through around 100 curves and turns along the way. If you drive southwest down the road, you'll arrive at Cape Point National Park. People often come to this place to enjoy the view from the Cape of Good Hope. They usually want to take pictures of the Atlantic Ocean colliding with the Indian Ocean. Number 5. Kirstenbosch Gardens. This verdant complex is formally recognized as the Kirstenbosch National Botanical Garden, and it features hundreds of plant varieties. There are only a few activities on this planet that can give you a similar calming experience to taking a stroll in this magnificent garden. It's been named one of the best botanical gardens in the world several times, and you should pay a visit here to see if that statement is true. The expert team who runs and manages this is clearly doing a great job of preserving the most exotic floral species. You can get into this garden through several entrances. The most recognizable one is the Kirstenbosch main gate, which is located near the souvenir shop. If you're coming from Rhodes Drive, then you can take the Rycroft gate. Number 4. Hout Bay. It takes a 30-minute ride to arrive at this place from the heart of Cape Town, and it's the perfect spot if you're an adventure seeker. You can simply pick one of the hiking trails and get to the peaks of the towering mountains that surround this small bay town. If you're not in the mood to leave your car, then you can cruise through Chapmans Peak Drive and make your way to Bay Harbor Market. The market opens from Friday evening to the weekend, and you can find unique food and souvenir stalls there. Hood Bay and Cape Town in general is famous for these two meals, snookies and fish on the rocks. If you want something more formal, you can go to Mama's, which is near the harbor area, and order a portion of fish and chips. Number 3, Robben Island. This island is a history-packed place, and it's one of the best spots to capture the magnificent view of Table Mountain. It served numerous roles in the past centuries, from a leper colony to a whaling station to a prison for political figures. The Robben Island Museum is the main attraction on this island. It was constructed in the late 1970s, and it houses numerous historic structures, including the village precinct, the Good Shepherd Church, and high-security prison complexes. South Africa's hero, Nelson Mandela, was imprisoned on this island for almost 2 decades. Another iconic spot on Robben Island is Muturu Kramen, which is the tomb of Islamic leader Sheikh Abdurrahman Muturu, who lived here in the 1700s. Number 2, Mberg Beach. Right outside the southeastern border of Cape Town lies the small city of Mberg Beach. It's one of South Africa's best-kept secrets, and you might be surprised to learn that it has one of the most active surfing communities in the whole country. Without a doubt, its pristine beach is the main attraction of this town, but Mberg has more than just sand and water. You can, for example, spend a whole night partying with your travel buddies and mingling with the locals at the bar and restaurant The Brass Bell. Alternatively, if you want to truly experience this small town like its locals, then you should make a stop at Mazzoli's. On Sunday afternoons, this place is typically packed with at least 250 people, so try your best to find an empty spot and grab a plastic chair as soon as you can. Number 1, the Victoria and Alfred Waterfront. Situated at the edge of Cape Town's bustling harbor, the Victoria and Alfred Waterfront, which is more popular than V&A Waterfront, offers visitors a wide range of dining, shopping, and entertainment options. You can easily spend a day or 2 exploring this area. You can stroll along the harbor and enjoy the scenic view of the water. Or if you want to get a unique perspective of the town, you can hop on the Cape Wheel. For families traveling with kids, the Two Oceans Aquarium is a great place to spend a whole day in. The takeaway: the magic and authenticity of Cape Town extend beyond its natural beauty. It has a wide range of things to offer to its visitors, from the opportunity to take in the view from Table Mountain to free walking tours throughout the city's older part. What's even better is that when you compare the prices of meals and rooms here to those in other cities, you'll see that Cape Town falls into the affordable category. Overall, this place is a must-visit, especially if you want to experience South Africa's modernity. Well, if you want to experience marvelous South African cuisine as well, you better check out the video with Cape Town's best restaurants being displayed on your screen in the top right corner. See you in the next video.